All right, we're back. And we've got Ostapenko versus Linette. And the winner of this plays Swiatek. So let's see how this goes. Because we've got one half of the matchup. We know what the matchup is. Swiatek fans know what the matchup is. So Swiatek fans are for sure going for going for Linette. They were already probably going for Linette because most of them are Polish. So Linette and Swiatek. I mean, Linette's not easy either, but yeah. Penko is the scariest player for Swiatek. We know that. Just having a look at other matches at the moment. So we've got so much going on. Menchik, Navone, 3-all first set. Rublev is losing the second. He won the first. Why is he copying Medvedev's scoreline? That's weird. Hashanov is up 2-1 against Tranjanleti. Parks is about to start. We've got Stearns winning against Schneier. What else is going on? Oh, there's something else happening. Anything else happening? No. Svitolina's about to come on court, so that's happening. Here we go. Fonseca Prismic is happening later. Hadar's coming on after this. And Andreeva's playing later. All right. What is it about Penko's game that Swiatek doesn't get? Penko just doesn't... First thing, Penko doesn't fear Swiatek. And also we know that Swiatek does struggle against players like Raducanu, Collins, Sabalenka at times, right? Those aggressive types that take time away from her. So Penko fits that mold. But Penko is pretty much... I mean, she's one of the most aggressive players on the planet, right? She hits the ball so flat. So it's no surprise that... But the thing with Penko as well, she's also got that confidence against Swiatek. Whereas, someone like a Raducanu or Sabalenka, they've lost to Swiatek. So there's a little bit of belief for Swiatek and a little bit of doubt for them. There is a chance Swiatek will win again, right? But with Penko's like, you've never beaten me. Why would I fear you? And there's this like... And Swiatek's also going, I've never won against you. How do I do it? That psychological edge is huge as well, right? Probably more so for Swiatek than it is for Penko because Penko's game does the talking. But yeah, it's such a weird rivalry, if it's a rivalry. Such a weird matchup over the years. But I don't know. I think Swiatek might beat her this year. If Swiatek and Penko play in the next round, I'm backing Swiatek. All right, Linette's going to serve first. Who you got, chat? I'm going to go Penko in 3. Linette, by the way, doesn't seem to have any tape or anything on her, so that's a good sign. Because she was... Oh, she actually... No, I lied. She has tape on her knee. Above her knee on the left leg. All right. First serve's a fault, second serve. As a return goes into the net from Penko, 30 love. Penko in 3. We want Swiatek again. Okay. By the way, Radvanska's in the house. She coaches. She coaches Linette. So it's great to see her back in the game. As we get a forehand rally. Winner there from Linette. It's 40 love. All right, 40 love. Linette serves again. Into the back of Penko. Return in the net. Linette's first game, 1 love. And you know Swiatek's in the gym at the moment, cooling down, and probably keeping an eye on what's going on here. You know she's keeping an eye on this match. Probably because she has to play, the winner anyway, but she's definitely going for Team Poland. All right. Nice start from Linette. Yeah, very nice start. Linette did make it to the semis of the Australian Open a few years ago. Yep. She had a great run. All right. Penko serves. Fault. Second serve. And the return goes to the net by Linette. 15 love. Uh, 15 love. As Penko serves a fault. Second serve. Penko double faults. 15-0. As Penko forehand. Into the forehand of Linette on the stretch. Penko forehand again. Winner. And it's 30-15. So Fokina is out. He just lost. All right, this is a 4-1 rally. Slice from Linette's a winner. Ooh, nice one. 30-0. All right, and then Penko serves an ace. 40-30. Svitolina warming up. Nice. 40-30. As a return from Linette goes to front of Penko. Linette slicing the net. Penko holds. 1-1. 1-1. Shubham.
Iga Nation with Magda Linette today.
Thank you for the donation. 1-1. As Linette serves again. Did Mboko and Eala withdraw from doubles? I don't think so. Why would you say that? What have you heard? As with a slice from Penko into the front of Linette. Linette hits a wide. Love 15. Love 15. As Linette serves again. Serve is a let. Their name is no longer on the list. Fernandez and Schneider have a different opponent. What? Dutchie and Gene, are you here? All right, love 30. Penko, great return. Eala and Boko have withdrawn from the doubles. Oh, okay. Yeah, because Selig Mukteva and Zakharova are the replacement opponents. Or is that we haven't seen? Is that true? All right, we'll keep an eye on that. Interesting. That sucks. I haven't heard anything official, but thanks for bringing it up. I guess because Omboko's playing singles. I don't know. Maybe Eala wants to go and... I don't know. That's weird that they're not playing. Anyways, forehand slice into the backhand of Linette. Linette hits it long. And it's 15-40. Google says they're playing. Yeah, I know. But, we also know that Google's a little bit behind everything else. French Open website says... Yeah, French Open website says that... it says that they're not playing. Yeah, French Open website says that it's Selig Mukteva, Zakharova. They also have Selig Mukteva. Oh no, she is playing for Spain now. Remember? Selig Mukteva was the one who we watched in the first round. All right, deuce. Linette survives. Oh man, that's a bit of a shame. That's all right. We'll freeze the schedule up. It means we can watch Prismic versus Fonseca. We can watch that now properly, like actually uninterrupted potentially. Oh man, that's a shame. I was looking forward to that doubles match. It was a good four good players, right? 4 fun players to watch. There's a bit of slice from Linette. Penko. The forehand goes wide. Advantage Linette. Advantage Linette. Advantage Linette. Return goes out. And Linette holds. 2-1. Okay. 2-1. The Eala Nation won't be happy about that. Nah. They'll be fine. Yeah, I haven't got any official confirmation, but the French Open have changed their schedule, which is always the first sign of something. You mean? I mean, they would know, right? Anyways, 2-1. All right. As Penko hits it out, love 15. Love 15 is Linette hits a return long. 15 all. As Penko serves again. And it's a let. All right, return goes out by... Oh, goes in by Linette. Okay. 15-30. Penko in trouble. Chance for a break here for Linette. As a default, second serve. Second serve. To the backhand of Linette. Oh, return missed just up the line. 30 all. With Fokina out, the chances of Hodar making the quarters have increased. Yeah, his draw is opened way up. Hodar quarterfinal is a lock at this point. First head's fault, second serve. As Linette hits a return winner. I tell you, this crowd is definitely going for Linette. 30-40. $30-40. As the return goes in the net by Linette. That's hard to say. And we get back to deuce. Another deuce game. As a return. Goes in from Linette, and that goes out by Penko, and it's advantage Linette. Linette to take the early break. Probably came from Swiatek match. True. True. Serving the backhand of Linette. Penko in the net. Linette breaks first. 3-1. Svitolina is already up a break in her match. Rublev's in a dogfight. Kostyuk volley nets are coming up soon. Menchik won the first in his match. Parks is already down 0-2. Stearns is about to win. Ace from Linette. 15 love. And Raducanu is coming on soon-ish as well. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. Love. Serving to the corner, Penko. Return winner. 15-all. Stearns just won. There you go. 15-all. Linette serves again. An ace. All right, 30-15. Seven to the back of Penko. Penko in the net. 40-15. All right, 40-15. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Return goes to the backhand of Linette. Linette hits it long. 40-30. Is it a fault? Second serve. Seven to the back end of Penko. 4 now from Linette. Penko hits it wide, and Linette goes a 4-1. First set. All right, 4-1. Great start from Linette. All right. Parks is getting messed up at the moment. I told you this can happen, chap. The Parks can go from a world beater to getting bageled against somebody that you wouldn't expect. It shows how wide the talent is in the WTA. Oh, yeah. No easy matches. I'm still waiting for confirmation on that doubles match. All right, Penko to serve. 4-1. As Penko serves a fault, second serve. There's a bit of double fault. Love 15. Love 15. There's a backhand from Penko. Into the forehand of Linette. Linette hits a wide. 15-0. Uh, 15-0. As Penko serves again. Second serve. Double fault again, Penko. 15-30. Jeez, Penko is having an issue. $15.30. Top of the morning from Los Angeles. Hey, what's up? No gambling here. Why? Who's gambling? Nice serve, Penko. 30-all. Oh, 30-all. So about why the forehand of Linette. Penko up the line of the net. 30-40. Now it was a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Linette. Return goes long. We get the deuce. We get another fault from Penko. She's not happy. Second serve. Second serve. Into the back of Linette. Return winner. Advantage Linette. Advantage Linette. To take the double break in this set. All right, advantage Linette. And then an ace set wide. Penko back to deuce. Back to deuce. Fault, second serve. Another double fault, Penko. Right, advantage Linette. To get the double break. As the return goes to the front of Penko. Linette again to the front of Penko. Penko hits a winner up the line. Deuce. Great shot, Penko. All right, serve again. Here's a fault, second serve. Second serve, Penko. Oh, another double fault. Advantage, Linette. Thanks, Dutchie. All right, it's Penko. Gets back to deuce. All right, back to deuce. As Penko eventually hits a winner, and it's advantage Penko. Advantage Ostapenko. Oh, is this for tomorrow? I thought this was today's schedule. Wait, tomorrow's schedule's out already. All right. Hell yeah. All right, Penko holds. All right, tomorrow's schedule's out already. All right. Ooh. Chat. You know what's up. You know what something's up when Sinner's playing first thing in the morning. Sinner's playing first thing in the morning because it's hot. Did I not say that he'll play night session or first thing? There's no way he's playing mid-afternoon. He's not risking it. By the way, night session, Berrettini Rinderknecht called that as well. Okay, so Sabalenka during the day. Parry versus Lee on the center court. Fair enough. Gauff on court 2. Okay. What else is up tomorrow? All right, so not many crazy matches. Jovic versus Navarro. Okay. All right. It's not the most insane day of tennis, but some interesting matches. Pretty evenly spread. Fernandez Schneider are playing alternate doubles. Yeah. We talked about that already. Danny, where have you been? You're like 700. You're like an hour late. We talked about that already. Sinner playing first thing tomorrow is funny. All right, 4-2. Linette with a break. Oh, Svitolina is dominating her match. Yeah, Hurkacz Tiafoe is also tomorrow. That's all right. Doubles. I don't know how much doubles we'll watch. We'll see. We might watch a little bit of doubles. I don't know. Is there any big names playing the dubs? All right, 15 love. Linette with a break here as the return goes out by Penko. 30 love. 30 love. All right, 30 love. As Linette serves again. Return from Penko is too good. It's 30-15. As a backhand return. And the backhand of Linette, she goes cross court with a win up. 40-15. All right, 40-15. As we get a fault, second serve. Svitolina bagel. Whew. This Djokovic is coming up in like 5 seconds. 40-15. Double fault, 40-30. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. Seven in the backhand, Penko. Backhand out from Linette. Ostapenko backhand in the net. It's 5-2 Linette in the first set here. 5-2 Penko. 5-2 Linette. Penko will serve to stay in it. Rinderknecht and Vasher, the cousins, are playing. Oh, okay. They're playing doubles. There you go. All right, 5-2. All right. Cool. Five, two. Penko return looks stronger than Sinner's. Okay. As Penko serves to stay in the set. Stearns benches third round. Okay. All right. Return. Goes in from Linette. Penko with a forehand up the line off the tape. Goes wide. Love 15. Love 15. As with a forehand slice from Linette goes long. 15-all. Serve again from Penko. There's a fault. Second serve. Penko, by the way, is not happy with the crowd clapping her faults, I think. Who's she pointing at? She's pointing at somebody in the crowd. I think somebody was clapping up, like round of applause after her fault. Somebody was like, after she folded. 7-4 to Linette. Good return. Penko up the line in the net. And it's 15-30. Linette a chance here to take the set. 15-30. 15-30. All right, 0-4 from Penko. That goes long. Linette's got 2 set points. 15-40. 15-40. Linette to take the first set here. Penko's made a lot of errors. As Penko serves a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Linette. Back into Penko. Winner up the line. Ooh. All right, 30-40. $30-40. And we default second serve. Serving to the backhand of Linette. Penko forehand goes wide. There's the set. 6-2 for Linette. And Penko will have to fight back from a set down. All right. Linette takes the first. Thank you, everybody who's been saying that the Eala match is cancelled. I know. All right. Penko 17 errors in that first set. And only 9 winners. Linette, 10 winners and 7 errors. I think people are doing it on purpose just to be annoying. But thank you for telling me. Hey. 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 Excuse me. Hey. 6-2. First set goes to Linette. Penko win difficult matches but loses against average player. I mean, Linette's a good player. Did I listen to the question they asked Sinner? What did they ask Sinner? What question did they ask Sinner? Why can Linette beat Penko but not Swiatek? Because they're just different players. And Linette's also beaten Penko before, so she knows how to beat Penko. Swiatek hasn't got that same confidence. All right. All right, so we've got a bit of a... We've got to wait for... Well, after this, we've got Djokovic coming up. And then we've got Prismic versus Fonseca. Penko's having a long chat with the umpire. She's just saying that it's not nice. I think people are cheering when Penko's faulting, and she's like, "That's not nice." And look, Penko's got a point. Yeah, the crowd's getting a little over the top. Penko's not happy with it. All right, 6-2. First set goes to Linette. There's Linette with a fault second serve. And his backhand goes in the forehand of Penko. Forehand now from Linette. It's Penko drop shot. Linette's going to get it. Penko backhand goes into the open court for a winner. Great shot, Penko. Love 15. Love 15 as Linette serves again. The forehand of Penko. Linette forehand to the forehand of Penko. Linette forehand again. Penko on the stretch. Hits it wide. And it's 15-0. First serve is a fault. Second serve, Linette. And the return goes in from Penko, 15-30. Uh, 15-30. And the return goes back and slice of Linette. Linette hits it long. 15-40. All right, 15-40. As the return goes into the forehand of Linette. Penko with a pass. Goes out. 30-40. Still breakpoint Penko. Someone said bye-bye and Penko didn't like it. Oh, is that what happened? Somebody said bye-bye. That's brutal. Yeah, Penko has every right to be pissed at that. That's a harsh response. All right, Linette with the fault second serve. That's a harsh comment. All right, Linette serves again, 30-40. There's a return from Penko. It's too good. All right, Ostapenko breaks first game of the second. All right, Penko. 1-love. A guy asked Sinner if he dreamt about his streak ending, and he said, "I don't dream." Savage. What happened to Eala Vicky? Doubles got cancelled. No doubles. They withdrew. I don't know why exactly, but they withdrew. One Lapenko in the second. All right, Penko with a fault, second serve. As return goes out by Linette, 15-love. All right, Penko comes in, puts it away, 30-love. Love. All right, nice serve, Penko. All right, 40 love. All right, 40 love. Ostapenko serves again. Rublev wins. All right. All right, there's a return. Goes out by Linette. It's 2-love Penko in the second. Where the hell was Rublev playing? I can't even see. Is Rublev even playing? Oh, Rublev's okay. No, Rublev's hasn't won yet. What are you talking about? He's up 2-1. He won the third. Did I read that wrong? Rublev won the third. Okay. 15 love. All right, 15 love. Linette serves again. A fault. Second serve. Second serve is a double fault. 15-0. No, all good, Deb. All right, 15-0. I see Penko got to a slow start. Picking up in the second, yeah. Now the return goes into the back end of Linette. Linette hits it long. 15-30. Chance for Penko to get the double break in the second. Backhand return goes into the backhand of Linette. Penko forehand into the net. 30-0. Linette serves again. Into the front of Penko. Return winner. 30-40. Penko to get the double break in the second. $30-40. As a default, second serve. Second serve. Serve in the back of Penko. Return winner. Penko takes the double break. Yeah, volley nets is up a break against Kostyuk. All right. All right, Penko with a 3-love lead. By the way, chat, we're almost at 300 likes, so thank you for that. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. Hey, London Lady, thank you for the 43 months. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. Djokovic's match starts after Svitolina. So we're going to wait for her match to end first before we can watch anybody else. Hadar is playing today. Yep. He is playing Duckworth after this match. Are we not watching the second best player in the world? Chat. Rule 5. Rule 5. All right. Menchik and Navone are in a battle as well. All right, here we go. 3-love Penko in the second. All right. Cam, are you going to sleep today? Nah. 15-love. Why would I sleep? There's too much going on. As the return goes into the backhand of Penko. Penko hits a winner, 30-love. $30-love. As a forehand from Penko. Goes down the middle. Beautiful shot. 40-love. $40-love. Penko serves an ace. All right. 4-love Penko in the second. $4-love Penko. All right. As Linette serves, 15-love. Good serve. As we serve again. And Penko returns a slice of Linette. Penko backing up the line. Linette with a forehand slice. Goes wide. 15-all. As the net serves again. Fault. Serving the forehand, Penko in the net on the return, 30-15. All right. As the umpire looking at the mark here, Linette. Wait, so are they saying that Linette... What's the umpire saying? 15-30. I have no idea what just happened. Did anyone... understand what just happened. What the hell just happened? 15:30. Linette lost the point. Was there an overrule? And then maybe that's what happened. There was an overrule. Backhand return from Penko goes long. 30-all. There must have been an overrule. By the way, Parks is losing. What did I tell you? Chat, what did I say? Parks is so good, and then she loses so randomly. Caught it. Good serve by Linette, 40-30. As Linette serves a fault second serve. As a return, goes in the forehand of Linette. Penko up the line to the slice of Linette. Penko backhand in the net, and Linette on the board. Penko 4-1 double break though. Okay. Penko with the 4-1 lead. Must have thought it was a double. Yeah, they must have thought it was a double fault. Like the net second serve was a fault, maybe. Parks occasionally in the zone. Yeah, but not enough today, obviously. All right. 4-1. Oh, nearly. 4-1. Bench is doing well. Yeah, she dominated today. All right, Penko serving. 15 love. Did Parks go to the Osaka dinner? I have no idea. 30 love. I have no clue. 30 love. All right. 40 love Penko. Too strong. 40 love. There's a fault from Penko. Second serve. All right, it's Penko in the net with a backhand. It's 40-15. Probably been asked this before, but when do you sleep, Cam, if you watch tennis all night? during the day. During the day. I sleep in the daytime. 40-15. Ostapenko comes into the net and hits a drop volley, a drop shot, I should say. And it's too good. 5-1 Penko in the second. All right, 5-1. With an eye mask on? No, with my eyes closed. I just close my eyes and go to sleep. Like a normal person. Hope you haven't got noisy neighbors. I can't hear them. 5-1. I'm the noisy neighbor. As that goes out by Penko. It's 15 love. He is the noisy neighbor. Yeah. All right, 15 love. As we get a 4 from Penko. Inside out winner. 15-0. Great shot, Penko. How about them Bombers? How about no? 15-0. Seven to the back of Penko. Return goes long. 30-15. A bit of fault, second serve. All right, 40-15. As Linette serves again to take this game and make Penko serve it out. Penko in the net. All right, Linette holds 5-2. Penko in the second. 5-2. By the way, chat, just a random thought. I want some feedback from you guys. What are some give me some what if scenarios, because I feel like we do this a lot, right? We say what if this happens, what if that happened, what if Alcaraz was here, right? What if he didn't get injured? What if Runa was here? What if the roof wasn't closed when Sinner was playing against Spizzirri, right? We do this a lot, right? There's a lot of what if this happened, what could have been, right? What are some what if scenarios in tennis that you have in your mind? I will write them down. What are some what ifs? Maybe specifically talking about, like, rather than being like, what if Kyrgios took it seriously, right? But like, what if like something in a draw was different? Like, for example, right? What if Djokovic was allowed to play the Australian Open 2022, right? Where Rafa won. Like, what does that look like, right? Like, that's sort of that's something that I think a lot of people would want to see what happened. Like, what if he played 2022 Australian Open, right? So ones like that, rather than being like, what if, somebody didn't get injured? It's like, okay, but like, what did they miss? Like, what if they played a tournament that they were injured at or something? Like, what, What if Alcaraz was in the French Open? Well, yeah, that's definitely one right now, right? What if Alcaraz was here? What if a British player could win another slam? That's not really a what if. What if Djokovic didn't get disqualified? Ooh, good one. That's a good one. All right, love 15. As Penko's trying to serve the set. Linette hits it out on the return, 15-all. What if Federer won 2019 Wimbledon? Okay. What if Nole played US? The Carlos one, okay. A lot of Djokovic what ifs, even though he's got all these slams. 15-30. What if Sabalenka played 2024 Wimbledon? Okay, interesting. That's a good one. Backhand return goes to forehand of Penko. Penko puts it away. 30-all. 30-all. As Penko serves again. As Penko puts away the winner. All right, 40-30. Penko, a chance to take this set. Parks just went down the straights. What if Federer Alcaraz played? Okay. Any specific surface, like at Wimbledon, at hard courts, like when? What if Federer Alcaraz played when? Like at Wimbledon? 40-30. As Penko hits a winner, we're going 3. Swiatek is going to find out her opponent in the next set. At Wimbledon, okay. What if Wimbledon 22 awarded points? Okay. All right. Penko, much better set. 16 winners, 7 errors. What if Dimitrov won in straights? Okay, what if Sinner didn't lose? Sorry, what if Dimitrov didn't get injured, right? That's a good one. What if Nadal didn't miss 18 slams through injury? Okay. Okay. What if the Open era began earlier? Nice. That's a good one. What if Sasha hadn't hurt his leg? That's a good one. That's actually a big one, I reckon. What if Sasha didn't get injured against Rafa? He was playing well that day. All right, we're going 3. Yeah, the Salas one's always a big one too. All right, there's a bathroom break going on for Linette. What if Djokovic beat Istomin in 2017? That's a good one. Barty's a good one. I wonder how she'd have done in this current field. Yeah, that's a good one. Imagine no Nadal or Federer, who would have won Roland Garros? Yeah. What if Federer won Rome 2005? All right. Just waiting for the bathroom break here. Now, what if Borg didn't retire early? That's always been a big one as well. All right, Lynette's back from the bathroom. What if Courier won the French Open against Gaudio? That's a good one too, yeah. All right. Linette 7 first in the final set. And it's 15 love. Linette. All right. 15 love. As Linette serves. Into the backhand of Penko. Forehand from Linette. As Ostapenko sliced into the backhand of Linette. Slice. Oh, drop shot winner by Linette. Beautiful shot. 30 love. All right. It's Federlina's serve for the match. We've got Djokovic coming up soon. $30 love. As a return from Penko goes long, 40 love. $40 love. As Linette says, a fault to conserve. Second serve, Linette. Into the back of Penko. Return to the front of Linette. Penko, drop shot. And it's 1-love. Linette in the final set. I'm trying to think of some what ifs. Like, what if Soderling didn't beat Rafa? Like, I'm thinking of like some result-driven ones. Like, yeah, okay, what if this guy won like, somebody said, what if Djokovic beat Medvedev in 2021 US Open? Oh, he would have won the calendar slam, okay? Like, that's a little bit too, like, one-dimensional, right? It's like, oh, well, if Djokovic wins that, he wins the calendar slam, and probably nothing changes except for he just creates history, right? But I'm thinking of, like, ones that, like, what if Rafa hadn't lost in 2009 at the French? Would he have played Federer? Would he have won the whole thing? Like that, like those kind of like middle of the tournament matches where if it went the other way, what would have happened? Like what would have happened if, Federer hadn't lost a match, to Djokovic or something like that in the semis, right? And then like those kind of things are sort of where my brain's trying to get to. Like, what if a result went a different way? Yeah, like, what if Delpo wasn't injured? Okay, yeah, that's like a long conversation, and then we'd have to go, But I'm thinking of, like, ones that, like, what if this thing happened instead of this thing? Like, that's, like what would the ripple effect have been, right? Yeah, like, what if Rafa hadn't retired in 2022 Wimbledon? Yeah, plays Kyrgios, and then who's in the final? Rafa versus Djokovic final, or is it Kyrgios Djokovic? Like, that's a good one. I like that one. As we return from Linette, and then Penko hits a winner, 30-15. Yeah, like if Rafa won the AO in 2012, that's great, but it doesn't really, like, there's not really any ripple effect, like, in the same way as, like, in a mid-tournament. Does that make sense? Like, if Rafa had won the 2012 Australian Open, he would have had one more slam and Djokovic would have had one less, and, But I mean, like, what if an upset didn't happen, or what if there was a match that, like, somebody had a chance to lose, like, there was chances against, like, Federer, but Federer came back to win. Like, what if it went the other way? Like, those kind of moments. The Dimitrov-Sinner one is a great one, right? Because it's like, what if Dimitrov didn't get injured? It could have changed the entire tournament, right? I mean, Alcaraz could have won 4 slams in a row. That could have happened, right? 30-15. As the backhand goes wide by Linette, 40-15. Svitolina wins. Nice. What if Sabalenka, Osaka beat Swiatek at the French? Yeah, that's another one. For sure. 40-15. As we had a double fault Penko, 40-30. 40-30. As Penko serves a fault, second serve. Serving to the backhand of Linette. Backhand from Penko. Into the backhand of Linette is Penko with a forehand cross court. Linette gets it back. Penko forehand wide, and it's deuce. What if Isner had beaten Nadal at Roland Garros that year? Yeah, that would have. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good, very good one. Yeah, what if Isner had beaten Nadal at the French that year? All right, advantage Penko, good serve. All right, return goes into the backhand of Linette. Forehand from Penko to the forehand of Linette. Penko wins the game. Linette hits out. It's 1-1. All right. First serves a fault, second serve. Linette into the back of Penko. Penko hits it out in the return. 15-love. As the return goes into the backhand of Penko. Backhand from Linette. Penko goes up the line to the forehand of Linette. Forehand from Penko. As Linette backhand. Winner. 30-love. All right. 30-love. As with a fault, second serve. All right, 30-love is going to back in the net by Linette. And it's 30-15. Oh, Linette's her legs are starting to get a little bit sore. As the return goes in the net from Penko. And it's 40-15. And Linette serves again. As the return goes into the slice of Linette. And then Penko puts it away with a forehand winner. And it's 40-30. And it serves again. Now we default second serve. There's the backhand return. The net by Penko. 2-1 Linette in the third. All right. Raducanu is playing at the moment, by the way. We'll keep an eye on her. Djokovic is coming out on court very shortly as well. What else is going on? Kostyuk is losing in her match. Yeah. All right. Rublev, what's he doing? He is losing in the fourth. He's down 2-3 on serve. Swiatek with a solid win against Balic today. She is obviously very invested in this outcome, of course, yeah. I mean, so far so good for Swiatek. It's gone the distance, but she definitely would rather play Linette, I think. I think Linette would be a much more... Wouldn't be an easy opponent. Linette can beat her. We saw that earlier in the year, but I think Swiatek would prefer to play Linette than Penko. What's Iga's main issue with Penko's game? She can't handle the power. Penko power. The Penko power. All right, 2-1 Linette. As Penko serves again. Double fault. Love 15. Love 15. As Penko serves a fault, second serve. As Penko hits a winner, 15-0. Lovely shot from Penko. All right, 15-0. We get a fault, second serve. As a return. Goes in by Linette. Okay. 15-30. Great shot from Linette. $15-30. Serve from Penko. To the back of the Linette. Penko backhand again. to the back of Linette, but Linette hits it in the net. And it's 30-all. Manchik is serving for the third set, by the way. All right, as Penko gets a 40-30 with some nice hitting. Uh, 40-30. First serves a let. Penko serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Linette. Linette heads a wide. 2-all. 2-all in the third. All right, Penko holds. That was a good hold. All right, back to Linette. Remember, winner plays Swiatek. That's what's on the line. All right, return goes into the front of Linette. Penko up the line, into the back of Linette. Penko, another backhand to the back of Linette. Linette hits a wide. It's love 15. All right, love 15. As Linette serves a fault, second serve. Second serve. Double fault. 15-all. Djokovic and Royer are about to come out on court. Serving to the backhand of Penko. And then Linette hits a winner up the line. 15-30. Still a chance of a Penko to get an early break in this final set. All right. 15-30. First serve's a fault, second serve. Serving the back into Penko. And Linette hits a wide. Penko. Too strong. All right, 15-40. Break points, Penko. 7 in the front of Penko. Linette forehand up the line. Penko backhand to the backhand of Linette. It's Penko forehand cross court. Linette gets it. and hits a winner. 30-40. All right, Djokovic walking out on court. All right, still break point for Panko. Kostyuk lost the first. 30-40. As Linette with a great serve. All right, deuce. Serve again from Linette. Into the backhand of Panko. Panko hits it out. Advantage Linette. Linette to take the lead again. First serve the fault. Second serve. Into the forehand, Panko. Panko hits it out. Big hold from Linette. All right. 3-2 Linette, final set. All right. 3-2 Linette. 23 minutes for 5 games. Wild. All right, 3-2. All right, 3-2. Remember, winner plays Swiatek. Polish fans are cheering extra loud for Linette. Yep. Rublev broke in the fourth. So Rublev is... Yeah, he just got broken. Well, that lasted all of 10 seconds. Raducanu's up 3-1 with a break first set of her match. Yeah, Kostyuk lost the first, so she's in a battle. What else are we doing? Kokonakis just started. Borges Kecmanovic is on. Buzkova George. And then Novak starting soon. We might be a tad late to Novak's match, but that's all right. He's just warming up anyway. We're not missing anything. All right, 3-2. As with a forehand from Panko in the net, love 15. Love 15. Serve to the backhand of Linette. Forehand from Panko. The forehand of Linette is Ostapenko forehand into the backhand of Linette. Ostapenko forehand to the forehand again of Linette. Ostapenko in the net with her forehand. It's love 30. Now a little chance for Linette to get the break. Or at least a break point. All right, love 30. Penko serves a fault second serve. As a return, goes in the form of Penko. Penko hits it wide, and it's love 40. All right, Ostapenko in trouble. Love 40. Linette to get the break, final set. As Penko serves. And it's an ace. 15-40, one saved. Serve again. Into the forehand of Linette. Forehand from Penko. In the net. There's the break. Linette 4-2. Final set. 2 games away from meeting Swiatek in the third round and knocking out the boogie woman for Swiatek. All right. Linette with the break. All right, Djokovic about to start, so let me just get that sorted. All right, nice serve from Linette. All right, what's going on? Welcome, Djokovic versus Roya in the heat of the afternoon. So Djokovic playing at probably the hottest part of the day. We've also got Linette taking on Penko, seeing who can play Swiatek. Linette is winning at the moment. 30 love. And Djokovic going to serve first against Roya. Let's see how Nole looks today. He looked good in his first round. I mean, he lost a set, but it's probably a good match for him to work through. Never looked like he was going to lose, but as he wins the first point, Djokovic 15 love as Penko with a forehand up the line. Linette gets with a forehand into the forehand of Penko up the line, up the middle, long, and it's 40 love Linette for a 5-2 lead in this final set. All right, Djokovic serving 15 love. As Penko returns it back into Linette. Up the line of the forehand of Penko. Linette hits it long, and it's 40-15. As Djokovic, forehand to forehand with Roya. Djokovic back up the line. Roya's going to get them with a slice, but in the net, 30 love. Eala's doubles was cancelled because they just withdrew. I don't know why. Don't know if it was because Mboko wanted to focus on doubles or Eala wasn't 100% after a match. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they didn't play. As Penko in the net. 5-2 Linette, final set. And Penko's going to serve to stay in the match. All right. Nole up 40 love. There we go. All right, let's go, Magda. Let's go is the chant. All right, 40 love Djokovic, first game. As a return goes into the forehand of Djokovic. Forehand now from Roya in the net. 1 love Nole. He takes the first game of the match. All right. Here we go. Penko serving to stay in the match. All right. Here we go. Linette, one game away from knocking out Swiatek's sleep paralysis demon. Also, Raducanu is up 5-1. Here we go. Penko serving to stay in the match. Ostapenko serves. Fault. Second serve. And the return goes in the front of Penko. Penko up the line with a forehand winner. And it's 15-love. Djokovic wins the first point of this game. Love 15. 15-love. Penko. Serving the backhand of Linette. Backhand of Penko up the line. Linette forehand. And then Penko puts it away. 30-love. 30-love. I laughed at the sleep paralysis demon. Well, it is. It's true, though. All right, return goes into the backhand of Penko. Backhand out by Penko. 30-15. All right, 30-15 for Roya. All right, return goes in the back of Penko. Oh, Penko missed it. 30 all. All. As a return from Linette. Goes in the front of Penko. Linette with a pass, but Penko with the volley winner. 40-30. All right, 40-30. All right, 40-30. Penko serves again. Djokovic at 1-all. As Penko serves, 40-30. As return winner from Linette. And we get the deuce. 2 points away. All right, Penko serves again. Fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. Linette's got a match point. Linette's got match point to take her spot in the third round and play Swiatek. Advantage Linette. As Penko serves. Another fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Linette. Backhand at Penko. As Linette slices it back short. Penko forehand. Linette with a lob. Did it land in? It landed in! Linette wins! Swiatek avoids Penko. Penko's out. Linette helps Swiatek massively by knocking out her worst nightmare. But I tell you, Linette's no pushover. Don't think Swiatek's got an easy match against Linette, because Linette ain't no joke. In fact, Linette beat Swiatek last time they played. But that was a massive plus for Swiatek. She's like, oh, good, I don't have to play my worst nightmare. Whew. All right. Penko down. Swiatek, Linette, third round. That's what we get. Wow, what a fight back, too. In the middle of that third set, there was a chance for Penko. But Linette held strong and takes out Penko in the final set. Man, 40-30, by the way, Djokovic. You can hear Swiatek's... Swiatek is cheering in the gym in the way... I'm sure she's going to give Linette a big hug when they see each other. 40-30, Djokovic to try and get the lead back. Swiatek celebrating. All right. Roya misses the return. 2-1 Nole. All right. Linette does the biggest favor for Swiatek. All right. I think Swiatek needs to play and beat Penko. Well, not yet. As a Swiatek fan, it would have been kind of funny if she did all this manifesting just to lose to Magda. I mean, look, Magda's no joke. Linette is no joke. All right, chat. Remember the streams. Jump on over here if you want to keep watching the Djokovic match, which has just started. But Linette wins 6-2, 2-6, 6-2. And she's going to take on Swiatek in the third round. Penko should be playing doubles.